All right, so for our first story tonight, we're going over, and this is something that I personally have had to deal with. Who would have thought? Well, first off, let me rewind back to the beginning here. As you know, there's a whole bunch going on Twitter right now regarding NIckmercs making a simple comment. Now, who would have ever thought that the simple statement of just leaving kids out of stuff would be so controversial, would be so anti and hate filled? It's not. It's simple. Just leave the kids alone. Let kids be kids. First, and it shouldn't be up to the schools to be having these conversations with kids, anyways. So, what I'm talking about here is, of course, the brawl that happened outside the Glendale School Board meeting. And we got this guy, Puckett, who says Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they love and live your own life. Live your own life in regards to a children's safety and health, to me, is one of the most bullshit arguments that they have tried to make. That's like saying if I'm walking down the street and I see my neighbor just wailing on his kids, that I should just mind my own business. That's not how this works. Children don't need to be exposed to all this. Believe me, I went down the rabbit hole of research of all this, and it is not a world that any child should be involved in. But as you see here, NIckmercs, all he said is they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. With Puckett responding, who is this they and what terrible act is everyone afraid of? The terrible act, Puckett, since you don't know, look at Florida. Look at the books that they found in these grade school libraries. I'm not going to pull them up here because if anybody from Twitch sees them, this channel will be deleted. That's how horrifying the stuff is that they found. Now, these are, it doesn't say anything out here, but these are Armenian immigrant Christians. They were outside protesting the school board meeting because they want to include more LGBTQAIP plus, whatever the acronym is these days. They want to introduce more of it into the school curriculum. It's not the fucking school's place to be teaching that. Okay? You talk to the parents. I've heard this argument of, well, what if the kid doesn't have that strong of a support group at home? It's not the fucking teacher's place. Okay? You take that shit to a counselor. You talk to the counselor. You get the children involved. Or you get the parents involved. If the parents don't want to seem to do it, I mean, I don't know where the fuck you go from there. It's just point blank. It's not the school's fucking place to be teaching it. Especially with some of the TikToks and Twitter videos that I've seen from libs of TikTok. Well, I guess they would be pulling it from TikTok, so now I'm sounding like an idiot. The shit these teachers are saying. Now, I wish I would have thought ahead to have the video pulled up, but there was another teacher in California who played a romantic scene or something, same-sex love scene from a movie or something. She played it in the classroom, and the kids started yelling about it. And the one girl said, "Why are you showing this to children?" The teacher threatened them with summer school if they moaned and complained about it. That is disgusting. That is fucking horrible. Schools have no place in this. So, I went through and I made sure to pull this up, and you can see it right here. So, we have Kotaku. Wait, why is this Forbes? Why was the link changed? Now I have to go through. think I was in the middle of moving some things around. But let me go ahead and pull that up. Yep. They labeled it. I love how they have. Yeah, Tim the Tatman asked for his to be pulled. There we go. Over anti-LGBTQ comment. Polygon. And streamer's anti-LGBTQ tweet. Eurogamer. Another one. Anti-LGBT plus comment. So they're not even consistent. They use different acronyms depending on who it is. LGBTQ plus tweet. Anti-LGBTQ. All four. So we have Eurogamer. So we have IGN. We have Eurogamer. We have Polygon. And we have Kotaku. All four of them calling it anti-LGBTQ. Just for saying leave the fucking kids alone. Leave them out of it. Let them go play. I actually spend more time than I should trying to kick my daughter out the door to just go outside and play. So it makes me wonder, these four companies, are they pro-grooming? Is it the company that's pro-grooming? Or is it the writer of the articles that are pro-grooming? It's got to be one of the two. This is disgusting. Once again, you don't drag kids into this stuff. Let kids be kids. Leave the shit for the adults. And that's another thing. No one cares what adults do either. Go live your fucking life. The problem we have is you want to keep dragging it down to the child level. So, anyways, that's what I got on it. It's horrifying. NIckmercs, they removed him for it, and I got rid of the article. But like I said, Tim the Tatman said, get my shit off your store. And, why am I spacing? Dr. Disrespect uninstalled the game, which, like I said before, he's done multiple times. So it's like it's just normal for him to do it. But I'm done venting about it. This is disgusting. We're all tired of hearing about it. Once again, leave the fucking kids alone. Okay? Either these companies are pro-grooming or the writers are themselves. And if it's them and not the company, then they need to be dealt with. I'm done talking about this.